Hello and welcome to the Marine Channel. Today I'm stood on hard ground because I'm showing you a boat that's on hard standing, and here it is. It's the Viking 26. And for all you people that have been watching this channel and looking at hundreds and thousands and millions of pound boats, I think you're going to get really excited about this one because you can buy this boat on the water with its engine for £60,000. That's UK pounds including tax. So this is a very accessible boat. I'll walk you around this side a minute. I'll show you the engine. It's got a 30 horsepower because this boat is designed for rivers, estuaries, inland waterways. You can of course have, Suzuki, Yamaha, whatever other power you want, but Daihatsu is it's what's fitted to this one. And that 30 horsepower is plenty to push it along incredibly economically on the rivers and canals and waterways. Now this particular one's called the Golden Crown Edition because it was launched to mark 50 years of Viking making boats. And if you look around the rivers and canals of the UK, you'll see the name Viking on lots and lots of boats because these boats kind of live forever really, and it could just be the solution. So if 60,000 is more than you can or want to spend, you can get a used one of these as well. But I'm going to take you on board and see what you think. So we're going to walk up the steps. It's quite exciting this. Here we go. So access into the cockpit, you can see there we've got this kind of cutaway. So very easy to walk straight off the pontoon or the riverbank or whatever it might be and straight in. Just stand back here, we can see the covers that are in place here. They can obviously come off and open this all up, but it does mean that whatever the weather, you can be cozy on board your Viking. There you go. So you've got this U-shaped seating. There's a table that will drop in there, so you can comfortably sit sort of 3 or 4 of you there. This is the helm seat, so you've got a double helm seat here, and this one will flop forward as well, so you can join the party and sit there with friends and guests. And then you've got a lovely simple helm up here. No need for navigation or anything like that because you're on a river. You can always see land. So you've just got your throttle control there. This one's got bow thruster, you've got your revs, and you've got your fuel gauge. And this thing literally sips fuel. I was talking to the guy that actually builds these, and he was saying you can go out for like 4 or 5 days in one of these and you'll spend about 30 or 40 quid on fuel. How lovely is that? All this lovely woodwork here, and she's really nicely finished. I think it's extraordinary value. When you look at the cost for a camper van and then you look at the cost of this, you think, wow, I'm getting a lot of boat for the money. So let's step down into our saloon. Okay, so we've got really good setup here actually. Remember, this is 26 feet long, so they really have liberated every inch of space, and they've done it really well. It doesn't feel at all cramped. Good standing headroom. You've got this lovely kind of sort of suede Alcantara headlining, which is really nice, and then a good dinette there for 4 to eat. Swing around here, we've got our cooking. So we've got a nice little sink down here, got a twin burner gas hob and oven, and then we've got a little fridge there as well. And it's open plan, so as we step forward we can see we've got this double, very large single sort of offset, so you can just step up into it there. And then lots of storage underneath for the drawers, a bit more storage over here. And a nice view out the front. This window here opens as well, so if you're sat inside you can get a little bit of fresh air coming out through. And then we've got these curtains that'll enclose this entire area, so at night come down here with your iPads or maybe watch a film. Put a TV up here, I'm sure. Very, very snugly indeed. And then move back here. This is our heads So we've got a proper little shower, decent sink, and then we've got our onboard loo as well. And then, rather like we see on sports cruisers, we've got an additional berth down here, which is actually quite nice. I know you've got to get down to the floor to get in, but you've got that big window there so you can have fresh air pouring in, get some more storage, and that's a good size double. So you could comfortably sleep 4, and you could, I think this one, yeah, that one will convert as well with an infill. So you can have 6 on here, no problem at all. But if you're a cruising couple, well, you've got a choice of beds, depending on how well you're getting on. I think this is lovely, absolutely lovely. And nothing intimidating about handling a boat like this. You know, you've got a small engine, you've got a bow thruster that's going to help you out, you've got great visibility, and all of this for 60,000 English pounds. I think that's absolutely fantastic. So there you go, the Viking 26. Other models are available. They do make them from I think 20 feet in length to just over 30, but this 26, I think, really impressive. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the quick tour. Hope it's given you some inspiration. Maybe visit their website, find out a little bit more about them. But whatever, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, but most importantly, keep coming back for more, because that's why we do it. Thanks for joining us on the Marine Channel. Bye bye.